Have you ever wondered how to buy a domain for your website? It might seem like a daunting task, but it's actually quite straightforward once you break it down. So, sit back and relax as we walk through the process step by step. First things first, what is a domain? A domain is your website's address on the internet. It's what people type into their browsers to find your site. Think of it as the street address for your online business or blog. Now, how do you go about buying one? The first step is to choose a domain name. This name should be unique, easy to remember, and representative of your brand or content. It's the name that people will associate with your website, so give it some thought. Once you've chosen your domain name, the next step is to check if it's available. You can do this by using a domain name search tool, which can be found on many domain registrar websites. Simply type in your desired domain name, and the tool will tell you if it's available or not. If your chosen domain name is available, fantastic. If not, don't worry. The tool will often suggest alternative names that are available. You can also try changing the domain extension. For instance, if .com is taken, you might find that netter.org is available. After you've found an available domain name that you're happy with, it's time to register it. The process of registering a domain name involves providing your contact information and paying for the domain. The cost of a domain can vary greatly, from a few dollars to several thousand, depending on its popularity and the registrar you choose. Once you've paid for your domain, it's officially yours. But there's one more step. You need to connect your new domain to your website. This process, known as domain mapping, involves changing the DNS settings of your domain to point to your website's server. Don't worry if this sounds complicated. Most domain registrars provide easy-to-follow instructions on how to do this. To summarize, buying a domain for your website involves choosing a domain name, checking its availability, registering the domain, and then connecting it to your website. It's a simple process once you know the steps, and it's an important one too. Having your own domain gives your website a professional look and makes it easier for people to find you online. Remember, your domain name is more than just an address. It's a representation of your brand. So, choose wisely, and happy domain hunting!